Hello and welcome to TVWan News. I'm Meredith Kusa with Tuesday's news. In this edition, Parliament farewells Sir Michael Somare, lay police impounds unworthy vehicles and call for SP Sports Awards nominations. The 9th Parliament officially ended with the farewelling of founding father of the nation, Grand Chief Sir Michael Somare. Going into retirement, Sir Michael Somare said it was a privilege to have served PNG throughout all the 9 parliaments. In his farewell speech, he reflected on the early days, on the segregation and how, despite all the odds, he believed PNG could unite its 800-plus tribes to form a united nation. It was the only agenda of the day, a special ceremony to pay homage to Grand Chief Sir Michael Somare. He was escorted in after the Speaker had prayed for the last and final seating of the 9th Parliament. The whole House clapped as he was brought to his seat in Parliament. He said it was a privilege to have served in the distinguished House, one which holds an important role in safeguarding the Constitution.
This very Parliament, when we adopt the Constitution of Papua New Guinea was adopted. By that I mean that it was through this process of parliamentary system we adopt the Constitution of Papua New Guinea. And it is very important for all of us. As I am going out, making my way out, I had the privilege of serving people of Papua New Guinea as a member for Civic with all parliaments since they elected me in 1968. I've not missed one.
Reflecting back, he said he was a teacher and also a radio journalist, but his calling was to serve the people of Papua New Guinea through politics. On colonialism, he said it was a time of few rights and when opinion was given, that he hopes that 100 years from now, the next generation will appreciate their right of being independent.
Many observers did not think we could do it. I always felt they were wrong. I refused to hear that. We were natives. We were not capable of doing anything. But we showed to them we did. Yeah. We can.
He fondly stated that he chose a life of challenges and to lead the country as a true public servant. He acknowledged his share of political turmoil while acknowledging all those who stood by him. But most of all, he paid tribute to his supportive wife, Lady Veronica, and his children.
To this generation of Papua New Guineans that believe is me, I thank you all for your love and affection, for your care and protection in my lifetime. I gave my best years in this country, and I gave my best years in this country, and I serve as a politician. And I hope you will each find the grace to continue our dream of our great nation, Papua New Guinea. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
A public event is being organized by NCD Governor Powes Pakop for Thursday as tributes continue. Meantime, citizens flocked the Parliament House this morning, hoping to get a glimpse of the last seating and farewell speech by the country's founding father.
Security had a hard time controlling the rest of the public, who otherwise had no chance of making it into the chamber's public gallery, as it was already filled to capacity. During and after Sir Michael's final words, some of the public continued to exchange heated words with Parliament security to allow them inside the chamber. Understandably, most Papua New Guineans did not witness the actual event that PNG's flag was raised to self-governance, and to witness its founding father finally depart from the Aus Tambaran after 49 years would have been an honor and privilege for many. Tere Alex, TVWan News.
Using Grand Chief Sir Michael Somare as an example, Prime Minister Peter O'Neill relayed that it was very important for every person to know that they are in charge of their own destiny. O'Neill said Sir Michael Somare's record of serving Parliament for 49 years is one that will remain unmatched for a very long time.
I can say with certainty that the record that we are honoring today is certainly going to take a long time to repeat. Today is exactly 49 years since Sir Michael took his seat in the House of Assembly in Port Moresby. It is very fitting that on this day, April 4, that we recognize the service of the Grand Chief to the Parliament and to the nation. The period of 49 years, Mr. Speaker, in the National Parliament and the House of Assembly that has preceded is certainly a record not only in our country but also in the Commonwealth.
He said Sir Michael was a force that helped shape the country.
Our national unity and harmony underpins the wonderful democracy that we enjoy today. From the very outset, Sir Michael Somare and our founding fathers believed that national unity in a country as diverse as ours was of paramount importance.
He also played an important role in establishing the country's presence in the international community. Acknowledging his legacy, he said it was also important that other Papua New Guineans know that they too are in charge of their own destiny. O'Neill also paid tribute to Sir Michael's family. Prime Minister Peter O'Neill served as a minister under Somare's leadership.
There were very many who said that Papua New Guinea could not become independent nation for many decades to come. The doubters also said that our people could not run their own affairs. We could not manage our foreign policy. We could not manage our security forces. And certainly we could not manage our treasuries. He fought against intolerance and doubt, often based on racial bias, and told the world that Papua New Guinea could and would be an independent state.
He said although he may not have seen eye to eye at times, he is grateful for the grounding that the experience gave him. The Civic Council will most likely not get the hero's farewell it had planned for Grand Chief Sir Michael Somare. This week, at least not from Parliament. In a gathering with media today, Council members and Chief Eric Wangihau pleaded with the Prime Minister to rescind his decision of a low-key farewell.
Chairman Wangihau expressed disappointment that plans for Parliament to ceremoniously hand over the Grand Chief to the people of Civic will not eventuate, but says the Council plans to continue with the traditional ceremony.
One kind time, time long stop na work rere in upload last week, next week, last table na sit down Parliament, bam still receive mem na kisimem go to place.
Sir Michael's low-key departure in Parliament today was decided on by Prime Minister Peter O'Neill following damning comments by his treasurer and National Alliance Party leader Patrick Pruich during a party function recently. The treasurer attacked the ruling party and accused its leader of mismanaging the economy. The parliamentary farewell planned for this Thursday, April 6th, was brought forward to today to mark the last Parliament sitting for the 9th Parliament, but importantly as the 49th anniversary of Sir Michael in Parliament. Civic Council Chief Official Kevin Nero said the situation has become politically sensitive when the Council was only here to unite Papua New Guineans to farewell Sir Michael before he left the corridors of the Parliament House.
So I am here representing all the youths and all the concerned mothers back at home. Let me put it this way. Also, you must look at him. He go back in the place, also Paramount Chief belong East Civic Province. Hero. Also, I'm a hero. So me worry lig lo how government by treat him.
The council said regardless of the political discomfort created, Sir Michael deserved a hero's farewell. Citizens from other provinces shared the same sentiments.
Because no kanala leader was him na face no lino style money I think need lo all by celebrity mem all government must look sabe lem na. So me appeal government must
now making this a decent law. Larim this a day my one me play by favor mem good. Because me am gaining that's the independence from play without any bloodshed.
Tubla, papa, mama, all country na come. Want a bell, think tubla. Na mibla come up, kind man marry na 7 man marry lo. Papa nigina mibla stop. Huh? Tubla leader ba mibla makim and one kind lapun somare. Emma son up na carry mibla ken nubla generation na wakaba.
Salome Vincent, TV1 News.
Lay Metropolitan Superintendent Commander Anthony Wagambi Jr. is sticking to his word to clean up Lay City of unroadworthy PMV buses. This follows his announcement late last month due to the increasing road and traffic issues.
The operation was conducted today, which saw Lay City on hold when about 100 buses were impounded due to the unroadworthy status. The mini-operation was led by Lay Police in partnership with Morobe Traffic Registry and the National Road Safety Council. The buses have all been taken to the Traffic Registry, where directives have been issued that if the buses are found to be beyond satisfactory working conditions, they are to be deregistered immediately and taken off the road permanently. The Lay Met Sup revealed that the drivers and the crews will be arrested and charged under the traffic laws. Wagambi Jr. is aware that this operation will affect the general public. However, it is a necessary action which must be taken to guarantee the safety of everyone, including passengers and motorists. He is also appealing to other stakeholders to do their part. The Met Sup revealed that there will be more of these operations carried out until a satisfactory turnout is achieved. Imelda Wavik, TV1 News.